Hey guys, what's going on? Just want to do a quick video for you here today because today is a significant day. It is exactly 20 years to the date since the movie Jeepers Creepers was released. So it was August 31st, 2001. It's a significant date for me for sure because it's the day I proposed to my wife. So kind of a big deal for me. But I do remember later that evening we did hit the theaters and check this movie out. I loved it. The wife not so much, but that's okay. I just happen to remember that was just something we did later that day as we checked this movie out, and yeah, it was exactly 20 years ago. So just for the fun of it, I checked it out again tonight. It's been a while since I've seen it. Just wanted to go over it real quick with you guys again. I really like this movie. Like, I think what made it so good is the really good chemistry between Derry and Trish. They were just really believable as brother and sister, you know. The chemistry was just there, you know. Like, they were really good in it. You know, the opening scene with the Creeper's truck catching up to them there, that really freaked everybody out. The whole theater kind of was, you know, it was neat. I was even a little surprised by it because it did sort of sneak up on me, and I did notice. So I thought, oh, somebody's coming up. But you didn't expect that. You know, it was really cool. Yeah, it's a really fun movie. Great stuff. I thought even when it got a little on the fantasy side, where you could tell the creeper was clearly not human, and it started to go off a little bit out into, you know, left field or whatever you want to call it, I still think they kept it together really well and kept you interested. So I think that was why it was such a solid hit. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. There was a few questionable scenes I remember watching, you know, after seeing it again tonight. Like when I was in the theater, I remember thinking, why would you go back? Like, why would you go back to the pipe? You see him throwing something down the pipe, you know. It's one of those things where you're like, nah, you wouldn't do that. That's crazy. And then he gets out and he goes down. It's just all these things where it's like, this is insane. People wouldn't actually do this, but you wouldn't have much of a movie if they did. So I guess you have to let that stuff slide. But I remember thinking, no, they're not going to do that. Come on. But whatever. It's a movie. That's how it goes. Kind of like that when they stopped for the phone call and all that. And, it was the same kind of thing where I'm thinking, no, I would just keep right on driving. But yeah, really cool though. I thought it was well done and all kinds of fun. But great performances, pretty much by everybody. Who is it? Jonathan Breck, of course, really awesome as the creeper. Okay, and I mentioned, of course, Derry, which is Justin Long, and Trish, who is, I think it's Gina Phillips, isn't it? Gina Phillips? Yeah, Gina Phillips. That's the name. Anyway, she's really good in it too. Like, I haven't seen her in a ton of other things, where Justin Long's been in all kinds of stuff, but I thought she was really good in it too. So really enjoyed this movie. I thought it was really well done. Definitely better than the second and third, but they're still, you know, decent watchable movies. I did enjoy them quite a bit, but the first one I definitely think was had the most impact. I wish though that they had made it so it wasn't like every 23rd spring, so it's literally 23 years, just because the overlap, you know, when you make sequels or anything, it's such a stretch. It's hard to bring in any of the same characters without, you know, it gets complicated, I guess is what I'm saying. Had they done something like 23 months, that probably would have been better. You know, then it's more often, you can make more movies, and you could have maybe some more reoccurring characters. That was one thing I didn't like as much, is that, of course, you don't get the chemistry of Derry and Trish, because they're, you know, that's sort of the end of it in the first film. I'm sure you all have seen it, likely. If not, spoiler alert, they are not together by the end of the film. sure you know. But yeah, really, really good movie. I just wanted to revisit that because I had a hell of a time watching that in the theater. I remember thinking that was fun. That was a really neat movie. Yeah, well done. So yeah, that's Jeepers Creepers. Just wanted to mention that real quick. Also wanted to mention that I heard today the Halloween 4K set that I'm sure you're all aware of, that many of us pre-ordered a long time ago. The Halloween 5 is actually going to contain this unreleased opening footage that was supposed to be this long lost stuff. You know, I heard it from Wolfman's Got Nards. I know he did something on it a little while ago. And I thought they had found this after they did this 4K transfer. So I thought, oh man, we're gonna have to buy another copy of Halloween 5 just to get that. I mean, not that Halloween 5 is a fantastic film by any means. It's definitely toward the very bottom of my favorite Halloween films, but you know, yeah, I'm a completist. I'd like to have that footage if it's out there for sure, but I wasn't sure if it was going to be on there, but rest assured it is going to be on there after all. I did find out they released some information there that it is going to be included, so that is really great news. It was delayed, the release date, by about a week, so I think it was right at the end of September, and now it is October 5th, I believe, which is fine. I mean, I was expecting the Halloween stuff to hit in October anyway, for the most part. But yeah, that was some interesting news that came out. That was actually Richard Diaz. I caught his video, so thanks for that, Richard. That was great news to hear that I'm not going to have to buy another one. It is actually on there, and it did make it, so that was like woohoo. Yeah, so that was nice to see. So that's pretty much it for the moment. Just wanted to go over that Jeepers Creepers again. Great film, lots of fun, and that awesome news about Halloween 5. So that's just that's kind of exciting. Good to have that footage. So anyway, that is pretty much it for now. I'm expecting a few more things here and there. So I'll be doing some more videos coming, and I'll be releasing that one as well. That's going to be a little against the grain there, doing a special on something else that's going to be interesting. So stay tuned for that one as well. And yeah, you guys take it easy, and we'll see you again for the next one. Later, guys.